Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stuff
Things
and Stuff, where we talk about stuff
things
and stuff. I'm...
stuff.
What?
And that makes me things, right?
You know what? Sure, but who's the second stuff? They call me hot stuff. Who's the dumb stuff?
I'm cold things.
I don't think that works in this.
I thought we were just listening to things we were allergic to.
Cold?
You're allergic to hot things.
You're right.
I'm allergic to cold things.
I was calling myself hot.
Oh, I was calling myself cold. Can't you tell by how much I'm sweating?
For our audio listeners, which makes sense now, because you could check us out for our audio listeners on YouTube at Stuff, Things, and Stuff. That's our YouTube channel.
Oh my god, because we have video listeners.
Yeah, we have
watchers.
Also called visual. You don't visual.
I would have just called it watchers.
Who watches The Watchmen?
The fucking Watchmen.
I don't know if that.
You want a bite?
What? For our audio listeners at home, because we have audio listeners, it's a different thing now. He just handed me his coffee cup and said, "Do you want to take a bite?"
Yeah, I don't know why there's crunch to my coffee, but I ordered it extra
Crunchy?
the opposite.
It's
Like
like
smooth, but you know, there's a lot of crunch to
It's
my
like peanut butter.
Yeah, but crunchy peanut butter is one thing. That's a drink.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Were you gonna ask crunchy or smooth?
No. Actually, you know what? Well, crunchy or smooth?
I don't give a fuck. I do not like peanut butter.
You don't like peanut butter?
Not usually.
Not at all?
Not on its own.
What do you like it with?
Peanut butter and jelly. Name one more thing and you're wrong.
Bananas?
Wrong.
What? Pancakes?
Absolutely not.
Dad? We need to get him on stuff. Thanks,
and
Dad,
stuff.
for...
We already have a podcast.
You're unbelievable. Now we can't do any of the stupid visual bits that aren't actually, like, visual, where we go, man, I slapped him right across the face. Now I actually have to slap him. Not today.
Yeah, not today.
So, you'll notice, the elephant in the room. This guy's dressed as Zelda, for those online.
Yeah,
Dylan...
he's dressed as Mario.
Yeah. For those...
Nabbit head ass.
For those audio listeners, Dylan here is dressed as Zelda, and I am dressed as Mario.
Yeah, dude, the red really compliments your glasses.
Thank you. They're black.
My compliments your black glasses.
It's Halloween season, and if you're listening to this when it's not Halloween season, it's Halloween season.
Here's something that will always age well. Happy birthday to my little brother. He's 9. Now it doesn't age well. That'll age just like milk. That would... Oh, shit.
Literally. What?
No, we recorded. No, we started this on the 26th. We're doing this the 27th already. Midnight was 5 minutes ago.
It was.
Was it actually?
No.
Okay. It was 10 minutes ago.
We're definitely recording this not at night, which is going to make our topic definitely not scary at all. Because it's
what is our topic?
You see, because it's Halloween, we thought we would do something a little spookier, a little
scary,
a little third thing. And we came up with...
That was a funny joke.
Oh, yeah.
Only our podcasts weren't scripted.
We're just like that one show. We're just like Critical Role. We're scripted. So anyways...
Game Grumps?
It
just let's play a game for a little bit and then just let's get mad now.
Aaron scream.
Yeah, and he just goes like, ah.
And he goes, ah! And then he makes up some alliteration kind of like...
And like reason the game's bad.
Yeah.
I don't blame them though. Games are bad.
It's true. A lot of them are bad. For as much as we love them, they're kind of...
Taking the L.
Oh, yeah. So today we're talking about ghost stories and spooky things, because it's Halloween, and happy Halloween. You know what? Even if you are listening to this when it's not Halloween, you gotta love it.
Happy fall.
Happy time of year.
Yup.
So...
Nathan.
Yeah?
What are your ghost stories?
My ghost stories? Well, I have none. I don't actually truly believe in ghosts.
So it's all me.
Okay.
In your opinions.
So,
What is your experience with ghosts?
So recently,
Oh.
as I've started driving at night is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, no, I know. I know you know.
I know you know, I know.
And these people don't know, though, so we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to why they should know that you know that I know.
Driving down dark roads, anytime there's a person, I get spooked.
Oh,
especially when the person is doing push-ups and it looks like one of those like 2-leg walker like Yosemite kind of things.
Yeah, I've not seen people doing a lot of push-ups on the street at night, Nathan.
There was one time when I was driving through a neighborhood at night. I got off work. It was fine, and there was just some guy on the sidewalk doing push-ups, and from a distance, all I saw was like the shape of like an upside, like a negative parabola, and it looked.
No.
You failed algebra, didn't you?
No, it's just like I don't like people that are just like two.
And then that was one of the scaredest I've ever been in my life. And then I turned the corner, and it was just some guy doing push-ups, and I was like, "Why? Why now of all times?"
So, is this my turn now?
Yeah.
So we start with the ghost stories for me, and we start with my mom. My mom raised me since I was born. Turns out she's been dead the whole time.
What?
She's a ghost.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a really nice
ghost. This
ghost.
has been stuff thing. No, so for real, like my mom had like this story. Like I would ask her like when I was like, you know, yay big. Sorry, yay big for our visual listeners. Our visual listeners.
That doesn't sound right, but we'll go with it. Continue.
Our watchers. I was like 5, and I'd be like, "Mom, do you believe in ghosts?" And she'd be like, "Yeah," and then walk away. I'd be like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I'd ask my mom, and I'd be like, "Why does Mom not talk about ghosts?" And she'd be like, "Well, she grew up with 2 like imaginary friends that turned out to be ghosts." And so I asked her, I was like, "How do you know they weren't like just imaginary friends?" She's like, "Well, when you hear more than one set of footsteps upstairs at once, it's definitely not imaginary. There's something there." So my mom had 2 best friends that were ghosts. And she openly like tells that to me. She's like, "Yeah, I just had these 2 friends that like never were real." I'm like, "That's scary."
That's real interesting. I don't know, something about that just
doesn't sit well.
Well, it's not like scary, you know.
You want to hear the scary one?
No, not yet. I have
not mine. It's from my mom's. But go on.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
What was I gonna say?
My mom has 2 ghost stories, and that's one of them.
Okay.
You had an anecdote.
I had an anecdote that I forgot.
Oh. Damn.
I love doing a podcast.
Yeah. Going strong.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Cool. So second ghost story. Mom goes to school. Every day, you know, they get off the bus, there's a hill, and they're like, "Okay, there's 2 kids playing on the swing set, I guess they don't go to the school." So one day my mom asks, like, "Hey, do you guys, like, know the kids on that fucking hill, like, playing on that swing," and the hat's coming off, playing on that swing set? And they're like, "What kids?" She's like, "On the swing set at the top of the hill." And they're like, "There's no swing set that you're talking about." So I go to the top of the hill, and sure enough, there's indents from, like, I don't even know if there was indents, but there's, like, no swing set to be found.
I don't know, that just sounds like...
Stop looking at my elf ears.
I was looking at them for 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I needed a place to look that wasn't directly into the audience's eyes, into their souls. Because eyes are the window to the soul.
Anyways.
So, yeah, I get that. But have you ever considered...
My mom being a schizophrenic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that schizophrenia appears differently in different countries? Like, based on culture and medicine, schizophrenia is different for different people. In America, it's voices, and it's more aggressive and kind of against the perceiver. In some different countries, they experience it as, like, friendly fairies and stuff like that. I may be wrong on some things, but I know it shows up differently. My anthropology class has taught me something. I love pointing into this camera.
So all I'm hearing is that magic is real. You just see into the ethereal plane differently depending on the country you're in.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to our nerds out there who know what the fuck the ethereal plane is.
'Cause we do. 'Cause we're nerds. We fist bumped.
Yeah, green team.
What? You're in pink and I'm in red. It's red team.
Dog. How'd you know that the pink Zelda outfit was my second favorite?
What's your first favorite Zelda?
The blue one from A Link to the Past.
Oh. I can't remember that one.
You were going to say Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, because that one's hot.
Yeah, I like me some Zelda and capris.
Yeah.
Is this the part where we make out?
You...
So many fucking fan fictions, dude.
You got that fantasy desire. I have that 1980s suburban mom. No, early 2000.
What? Oh, the capris.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's just, I like Zelda and her shitty little dress.
You ever seen the Phineas and Ferb mom?
Yeah, that's your type. Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing. This was probably the hardest I laughed all fucking week. And that's really upsetting. Was not that hard.
Have you seen that video of sexy Perry the Platypus?
So moving on, other ghost stories.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go down that road.
I do.
Go on. It's a scary month. No, it's a scary month. I should face my fears.
It's exactly what you would think.
Okay, cool.
It's someone dressed in a full teal bodysuit that also has like a blue leotard, and then they just dance. Dan Povenmire looked at it.
Was he upset about it?
I don't know.
Because I would have been.
If any of my creations, if Andon... Honestly, cosplay as sexy Andon, because I already do it well enough.
You just fist bump yourself?
You know it.
Nobody's going to cosplay as Easy.
Why not?
Because nobody's going to cosplay as Andon either.
You don't know that.
Yeah, okay.
It's real simple. Blue shirt, puffy jacket, black pants, be a Martian.
That last one, that really gets people, though.
You know, it's an acquired taste.
Being a Martian? That's a racist statement you just made.
I am the Martian, though, so... this camera is really... I'm all for audio podcasts. I listen to them every day.
Oh my god, dude.
But
I'm watching it right now, and it's awful, because I'm looking at the video the whole time.
I am not. And
I'm you're looking at me and that's all... Well, I don't have to look at you if I just look right there.
Yeah, no.
We have a screen.
We have a monitor because I paid $100 for a monitor.
A really good monitor.
It's
though.
really cool, actually. It's for our video listeners. It's right there, but I'm always looking right there.
It's right there.
For our audio listeners, ignore us. I'm so sorry. Check us out on YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. This was all visual.
No.
This is gonna be visual ghost stories and visuals.
The camera? Question mark.
Yeah, this was not gonna be called like the normal pattern. It's gonna be called camera. Like we have ADHD, which we definitely do because we have not been staying on topic. Ghost stories.
Ghost stories.
I'm trying here. You brought up sexy Perry the Platypus.
What's the difference?
It's been it hasn't even been 15 minutes.
That's all right. You've told 2 ghost stories. I told 1, kind of, not really.
You told me it was sexy Perry the Platypus, and I don't remember if there was a one before that.
I was talking about not Yellowstone, Yosemite white 2-legged people.
Oh, okay. So back to ghost stories.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting ghost story was when I was in elementary school. There used to be this rumor. This is what I heard from my brother. Keep in mind, I was in kindergarten. My older brother goes with me, and I'm like, hey, is there like a ghost on school campus? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, like, what's his deal? And I could not remember his name for the life of me, but it was a kid who died at school. And they say that you can see him on the fence when you go in through like there was like a fence that would open so that you can go into the school area. And he would sit on that and he'd quote from my childhood. Again, this was 5-year-old me hearing this story. He would shoot you with his venom gun. And you die.
Have you ever thought that that's maybe just a child making up a silly little story?
Hey. Yeah. I thought that when I was 6.
Good for you.
I was like,
very
what the
proud
heck's
of
a
you.
venom gun and why? No way that's real.
So I'm currently researching a ghost at a local college.
Like like a real ghost?
Yes.
Oh. Here they are, Luigi.
Who?
So I was researching your like Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Idiot. This is Mario. That wouldn't make sense.
Sorry. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Jerk.
I saved.
They'll never know.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Did you finally see that?
I saw it before. I just realized you had both. Dude.
That's my sister's one.
Yeah, that's fine. Your sister's rocking the right one.
I paid $25 for this one.
Yeah,
so
you paid too much.
Shut up.
It stands for Legend of Zelda. That's what the M stands for. Yeah,
anyways,
cover that shit up.
I'm researching a local college who has a haunted floor of their library. This we are not very accessible.
Shut up. Go on.
So
very well endowed. If you couldn't.
You really need to stop doing visual jokes. We should not have done a camera. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm taking this off and throwing it. Alright, cool. Anyways, go on. You're researching a ghost in a local college. Library.
Yes. And
I love Community.
Apparently one of the floors of this college is haunted.
Right.
And they say that it was a student who went there who wore a green backpack, and just suddenly she was found dead hanging on a tree in an apartment near the campus.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time that happened to me.
How many nickels would you have?
0, because it fucking doesn't happen. Oh, I'd be dead.
Oh, yeah, of course. And, like, she was... witnesses say, like, hey, she wasn't that kind of person, you know? Which, to be fair, this was 1976 when mental health wasn't really, like, a
yeah,
thing.
People don't really care.
No, they didn't.
Also, why the green backpack was that so important?
You know, I don't know, but it's just they just keep talking pretty much.
Okay, cool.
She was an English major, I think.
She's an English major with a green backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Any other physical descriptions?
Nope.
I don't know. The backpack was really
the English
green.
major part was pretty physical.
Yeah.
You can picture exactly. Hot.
Glasses? Oh,
so
okay. Wow, dude, she's dead. That's like weird.
I've seen her ghost, and oh boy.
Actually?
No. I actually haven't gone to that floor. At Pure Fear. But apparently...
I'll go with you. It'll be a fun episode.
It would be fun an episode. We can't go into this. So... God, why you listen to this?
Because we're awful.
We're amazing.
Yep, alright. Anyway,
so
on that floor.
On that floor, apparently just like doors open when no one's there.
Oh, dude.
That kind of stuff.
Go. What college?
Well, I'm not going to say that.
It's not the one you go to, is it?
You don't know that.
It's the one you go to.
Maybe.
We should
privacy,
go.
Man.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't think it was the one you went to.
It might not be.
So we're going to Georgia.
We're going to Georgia because it's based in Georgia. Georgia Tech, which is definitely a college that exists.
Georgia technically a university. My favorite. College.
Yeah.
Georgia.
I love
the Georgia Florida line university.
Yeah.
Flow grown. It's such a stupid fucking thing I've seen since I was like,
what?
Flow grown?
What is that?
It's like normally it's like the Florida logo, but it's like either like a cowboy boot or like a gun, and it's just like a very country, like
where the boot's upside down or the gun's upside down.
Yeah, flow grown.
Because Florida is the most phallic shape on the planet. Come on, think about it.
I don't know. Tennessee's literally a line.
Phallic, not like, stupid.
Like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, it is going off of the camera.
It's a Fingarian cap, if anyone was wondering. Yes, I remember the name. It's right there.
So this hat is about 2 Nathans
wide.
Yeah. You're wide, dude.
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna say it's like if you stacked it, it would be the height of Nathan. It's half a Nathan in height.
Half a Nathan.
I love how contrast your hat is from your shirt.
Shut up.
You should wear that hat.
Shut up.
It's the same green.
Green?
Red. That's
right. Get it right.
They're gonna catch on, dude.
I'm gonna green screen this video and you're going to look red as well.
They're just gonna like put like nothing in it and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna make you both red. Make me pink.
I can, yeah. I can probably
do really funny.
Like
plink.
Drop us another a ghost story.
Another ghost story. Okay. Shit. Yeah,
you got this.
I don't really believe in ghosts.
Man, great episode.
Helps me sleep at night.
You're doing great.
Okay, elementary school, yeah. It's like 4th grade. There's like these woods behind my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like you go down like because there's like a little like pond, and then there's like a path that goes around, and then there's woods, and you can see the woods fine from like my backyard.
Right.
So I'm in my backyard, like I'm holding my bike, and I walk back there, and my friend's older sister's back there because we were all hanging around. I think we were playing tag, and she's just lost, like just staring across the woods, and I come behind her like a fucking horror movie. I'm just like, what are you looking at? And she's looking. She's like,
can you do that again, actually?
What are you looking at?
One more time?
No. What are you looking at?
No, can you say it like really deep?
What are you looking at?
Can you say it really high?
What are you looking at?
Can you say it really slow?
What are you looking
No. You combine high pitched with.
What are you?
No, now you combine slow with normal pitch.
You just went slow.
Yeah, just slow.
I was, but
No.
you're telling me what pitch to use.
Yeah.
What?
Wrong pitch.
So
You need to do a B sharp.
That's not a note.
Yeah, it is.
I know it is.
And
It's
harmonics, bro.
No.
You can't just know music theory.
So anyways,
It's not like the Eastern world of music does that every single day.
I'm like, hey, what are you looking at? And she's just staring. And I'm like, okay. So I look, and there's nothing. And I'm like, okay, what are you looking at? She's like, there. So I look. I didn't really know where she pointed, so I'm looking for a good minute, like trying to find out what the fuck she's pointing at. There's a lot of trees. And I just see it's a hand, and it's like that. And it's just going like, go away. Like, shoo. Like, move along, you know, just going like this. And then it goes and disappears. And then it appears like 30 feet to the left. My left, it's right. And it's doing the same thing. It's like, go away, shoo. And it's just like floating. And like it does that for like 10 seconds and it disappears.
Is it like a severed hand?
It's just a white floating hand. It looks like, honestly, like a bridal glove.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a white ghostly hand.
Interesting.
And then it goes back to the center of where it was. And like 50 feet up. So it's not a person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know any person who can climb a tree that fast. Let alone a person that could climb a tree based on how those trees are. Trust me, I've tried.
Oh, I know.
It goes like this for like 10 seconds again, and then it just stops. And then it just abruptly disappears. And we ran. Because we were like, that was spooky.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I mean, you see a hand telling you to go away, what are you going to do?
Stay.
Hey, is it flashing telling us that, like, it's got 20... Like, we got, like, 2 minutes left?
So, real quick, we're going to take a break. You guys get a drink, and we'll be right back with you.
It's going to be a
Thank
lot
you.
hotter. Nathan?
Yeah?
I sent something new in the air.
What's that? Oh my goodness. Wow. Would you look at that? And if you're not looking at that, you're listening to this on audio podcast software. Which I should say, if you're liking this, go ahead and review. Helps us out a lot. But if you're watching this video, you must have stumbled upon... What did they stumble upon, Dylan?
Is this our stuff
Things.
and stuff?
Yes, our Stuff
Things.
and Stuff YouTube channel.
What?
So check us out on YouTube if you aren't already. And if you are, subscribe and watch a couple other ones. And most importantly, a place where we have big plans and have had a lot of big plans in the past. Check out the Lack of Sleep YouTube channel. It's Lack of Sleep Productions on YouTube. It's where we do a lot of our cool stuff with a lot of cool friends.
What do we have to look forward to on that channel, Nathan?
Well, we've got a brand new show that's coming up soon, but we
Called?
can't reveal too
Called?
much. We cannot reveal that much. Don't laugh at me.
Please put the gun down.
Anyways, please subscribe to Stuff Things and Stuff channel and the Lack of Sleep Production channel. We hope to see you more, and thank you for listening to us.
Yeah, I guess that's a way to do it. Like,
Bye.
Bye. Ghost stories.
We've declothed.
Yeah, I took off my gloves. Can you tell?
Yeah, I took off my...
Where's your hat?
What hat?
Alright, Mario. Yeah, I took off my Zelda gloves.
Wow!
Wah.
Wah.
Yo.
Oh.
Oh.
What's your favorite? Do you like Luigi's Mansion?
I don't really play it. I always thought it was like one of the coolest Mario games, but I never played it.
I never played I watched a lot of the original and Dark Moon, and then I played some of the third one, which is in the hotel, I think.
Yeah. Is that on Switch?
Yeah. That one's pretty fun. Huh?
Is that what you had on?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had it.
Yeah. I love me Luigi.
I know
Who's
you do.
Luigi?
Who's Luigi?
Wah!
Alright. We're talking about Ghosts and Mario, so like it's fitting.
You're right. That's not going to be the title of the episode. If I had a nickel for every time I put Mario in the title of a Stuff, Things, and Stuff episode, I'd have
like 3.
1 nickel.
Okay.
It's probably like...
It's Mario Simpsons Mario.
Yes. That one's a good one, though.
That one was fun. That's one where oh no, that's one where when ass is like the 3rd best body part. Or no, it's like the 5th.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
There's a reason they took away sponsorships from us.
Yeah, we didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
But it is.
You feeling thirsty?
Oh no, are you serious? Why is it look like this? Is that dust? Oh my god.
Okay, so
I'm opening this.
No. You're going to release spores into my bedroom.
That's alright.
No, I sleep here.
I don't.
You do sometimes.
That's true.
We're going to get an infection.
I'm just trying to see what it looks
Okay.
like.
For our audio listeners, a little bit of Stuff, Things, and Stuff history
That's
for
tar.
you. Yeah. We had a cup of Coca-Cola from Subway that we left in my closet for 6 months or so. It might have been even less.
It's been, yeah.
It was a couple
like
months.
5 months.
And it fermented. And I made Dylan drink some of it.
On a stream.
On an episode.
Yeah, not a stream.
It's called Spoiled Coke something and Spoiled. It's got Spoiled Coke in the name. So if you're interested in his full critique, you can listen to it there.
Fermented Coke.
But it didn't taste good.
It
Right here,
like alcohol.
For our audio listeners, I'd recommend going to the YouTube channel because I'm going to show the camera the actual cup now,
You're a monster.
a year and a
I was gonna
half.
put that even near my mouth just now.
Oh no, I didn't want you to.
Yeah, I
for
think
your
I
own
would
safety.
actually die. Like I already feel under the weather, and there's.
I forgot that it's not focused, but like there's chunks and stuff in the bottom. It doesn't show up on camera as well
At all.
but it's got some, and
That's solidified.
it's fully solid. It's fully solid, and it will forever be a part of lack of sleep and Stuff, Things, and Stuff forever.
That should be like our icon.
Absolutely.
Our mascot.
I already made a cool icon.
Yeah, I know. I like it, and then you
Thanks.
ruined it.
Wow.
You gave it sleep.
What?
The pillow.
Okay, I like that. I like.
The not having the moon.
So Stuff, Things, and Stuff is a podcast under the parent company Lackosley Productions, which is copyrighted. I found out that by making it the producer of the podcast, it copyrights it. So that's cool. It has the circle and the C in it.
Oh my god!
And this is Lackosley
We're
Productions.
professionals.
I don't actually know how much legal liability.
Probably not any at all.
Yeah. Still cool. We operate under Lackosley Productions, which is our little production studio, I like to call it.
Yep.
So, Anyways, ghost stories. What's my opinion on ghost stories?
What is your opinion on? Let's go with the ones that I've told so far.
Your mom's schizophrenic.
Okay.
I think you're schizophrenic.
I would be very surprised.
I wouldn't.
Does schizophrenia come and go?
No, but I'm sure there's some mental health thing that's so I'm no therapist, obviously, and I'm not going to be like, you have a mental disease, because I don't
Yes, diagnose me right now.
No, I'm not going to do that, because that's not a thing you should do.
You're narcissistic.
Well, I knew that already.
It's okay. Somebody had to tell you.
No, I already told myself
Somebody
that.
had to tell you.
What?
Somebody had to tell you, otherwise it doesn't matter.
Oh, I get told it all the time. Very humble. But, I don't know. I feel like I have a feeling that ghosts and stuff, I don't necessarily not believe in them. This is me just trying to be the contrarian in this kind of episode.
1 of 10 scientists are like, eh.
Yeah, exactly. Man, that Colgate doesn't taste good. And
I don't know. It's not really helping my teeth, guys. Maybe if you used it. I don't know.
no, I'm looking at it and I don't like the red. It's got like red 40 in there. And you know how red 40 gets me? It gets you going, Greg. Yeah, you know it does.
The dumb bit.
Shut up.
So diagnosis, go on.
So diagnosis, my official diagnosis is, well, I don't know. I have a feeling that ghosts and stuff are kind of like dreams. Our brains love to play tricks on us. That's like it's like its favorite thing, you know? Who knows? They could be real. And in some cultures, like, they're full-on real in some cultures. And that's alright as well. I'm not saying, like, anything is correct or incorrect. And your perception of life is just as valid as any other perception of life. I myself haven't, like, encountered anything of that sort.
Give it time.
Which doesn't mean that it's not real, you know?
Yeah, it does.
I'm not about to walk up to a religion and be like, oh, your faith isn't real because...
I see no issue in that, though.
I mean, not really.
Like, legally, it's funny.
Legally, it's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point of joking about things if you can't joke about everything, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I take an anthropology class, so, like... Oh, I know, I'm an expert on the situation.
You just went like that after saying that.
What?
Fucking brush off your shoulders. I take an anthropology class, not to brag.
That was completely in sync, and it was really funny.
Yeah, I'm glad our visual listeners could see that.
Yeah, our visual listeners, what's wrong?
Yeah, they could
Are
smell
you gonna
it.
drink the rest of that hot chocolate?
Do you want a sip?
No. I wanted to sulk in my closet for 6 months, so you can take a
Why?
nice sip.
It's got milk in it!
Good. It's gonna be real crunchy.
That is gonna stink
just
up
like the
your room.
crunchy peanut butter.
It was already crunchy earlier.
We tied it back. We tied it back to the beginning.
So, like... Serious ghost stories. I got another ghost story.
Who do you know?
Yeah, can I say it?
Yeah, go
Or
ahead.
You're gonna also have ADHD
Go
like
ahead.
I do. Like, only
Go
one of us
ahead.
can have fucking ADHD.
Not true. Go
yeah,
ahead.
no. Yeah, for the podcast's sake, yeah.
Go
Okay,
ahead then.
other ghost story.
Jerk. You said another ghost story. That's what you did.
I had to pick a ghost story. I got a lot.
You did that improv thing where you asked the question back so you could buy yourself more time. That's
Yeah.
what liars do as well.
Yeah, so, okay. Another ghost story.
There's another ghost story.
There's a couple, actually.
There's a couple?
Do you want me to just go in chronological order and just spiral?
Do I want you to go in chronological?
Stop! Do you want me to go in chronological order and just spiral? Because it's all linked to one, like, 5-month period of my life.
Go
and it was
for
the
it, bro.
worst 5 months of high school ever.
Go for it.
Context. I was in high school. So. Great.
Really?
So we're doing a D&D game. And let's say one of my friends, let's just call him Jason, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's helping me.
Why are you laughing?
Because that's his name. So.
That
So
was
I go-
only funny to you and me.
Yeah, so let's call him Jason because that's his fucking name. So I go upstairs and I'm like, all right, well, let me grab whatever I need. And Jason's important in a minute. And I'm like, okay, well, I need this. And keep in mind, I can see the hallway, which leads to the staircase that goes back down because we play downstairs. And I'm looking at these shelves, I'm like, huh. You know, I could use this, blah, blah, blah. And out of my corner of my eye, I see what looks like my older brother come out of his bedroom and go towards the stairs. Stops, turns like this, walks at me, and outstretches his arm like that. And as soon as he gets to me, I look at him and he disappears. I go, well, that was weird. And I grab my stuff. I went, huh, oh, okay. And I went downstairs. And I was in a really weird mood after that. And, like, people could tell. And I'm like, hey, Jason. We'll call him Jason. Can you go upstairs and can you grab this and this? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he goes up there and I hear, Dylan. Oh. Huh. And he comes downstairs. And at the end of the night, he's like, dude, weirdest thing fucking happened. It's like 7 hours later. He's like, dude, weirdest thing happened. I'm like, all right, go on. Because I bet I can top it. And he's like, so I'm standing there grabbing the stuff for the D&D game. And out of the hallway, I'm like, yeah, you see that? You see the Shadow Man, right? He's like, you're fucking with me. I'm like, no, like the Shadow Man, right? And he's like, please say psych. I'm like, no. I'm dead fucking serious, Jason. And he's like, how the fuck, like, okay, you're... I'm like, no, because I had the same fucking experience. He's like, now you're just fucking with me, and now I just feel like I'm insane. I'm like, No, seriously. And so, like, that solidified, like, yeah, I'm not schizophrenic. Jason saw it, too, and I know he's not schizophrenic. He's got less mental issues than I do.
That's a tasty sip of lemonade I just had.
Second ghost story.
Oh.
Same night. I'm driving my lady friend home.
Right.
As I'm driving said lady friend home, this reminds me of your ghost, air quotes, story.
I know this one, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm driving, and I swerve the car. And she's like, why did you swerve the car? I'm like, because I wasn't going to hit that person. They just stepped in the middle of the road. And she's like, what person? I'm like, that one. I'm like, okay, you're telling me you didn't see that, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, are you going to tell me that person's not there? And she's like, yeah, because there's nobody there. And I'm like, well, okay, well, that sucks. Next story. A couple days later, me and the lady friend are cuddling on our bed. I'm laying on my back. She's on top of me. We're just laying there.
I know this one, too.
I'm looking at the ceiling. Her door's open. In the loft, I see a dude. He looks burnt from head to toe. And, like...
Did he make...
No, it's just really charred, and I was just, like, coughing, dude. Saw smoke. So, Burning Man's standing there. I'm looking at the ceiling, and I look, and I'm like, huh? And he's gone. I look at the ceiling, he's back. I'm like, okay, there's not even a lamp there that I can be like, it's just the lamp.
Right.
No, and I look at him, he's gone, and I look up, and she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, alright, call me crazy, because you're gonna. I walk over, right where he was standing, I'm like, there is a dude who's just standing here, staring at us, and every time I look at him, he disappears, but every time I look at the ceiling, he's there. And she's like, I don't like that. That's not funny. To tell me your fucking joke. I'm like, I wish I could. And then we hear a boom, and she's like, we're going to your house. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yes, because that's such a safe place from this.
Yeah, and then it gets worse. You know why it gets worse? Fun story. It gets worse. So here's how it gets worse. I'm downstairs. I'm eating food. I'm like, okay, I'm done eating food because it's bedtime. You know, it's 2 in the morning on a school night.
Too.
Yeah. And I go up the stairs, and I turn all the lights off downstairs like a good man does, and I go, haha, it feels like something's chasing me. I should run up the stairs. So I run up the stairs. I'm like, haha, I should quench my fear and turn around and remind myself there's nothing there.
Right, of course.
As one does. So I turn around and all my fear.
Continue.
All my fear expands. As I turn around, and I see a person crawling on all fours really fast, and they just jump at me, and I go, huh, and then I run to my room, and I look out the door at the top of the stairs, and there's a person standing there like this, in like a bright, like very innocent. Visual listeners, you'll understand. Audio listeners,
it's very innocent.
Very innocent.
What more do we need to tell you?
You know the ghost? Have you ever been
Jerks.
on the Haunted Mansion ride?
No.
Is it because you're...
Yes. I don't know why I agreed to this episode. I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, the Haunted Mansion ride, for those who've ridden it, you know the ghost that, like, stands there at the end that's like, bye-bye? The little one? Yeah. She was standing like that. No. Woman. A little different than Danny DeVito. No. Woman.
I don't know who played the woman in that movie.
I didn't see the movie.
Neither did I.
Cool.
I just know Danny DeVito.
Anyways, so... Scary lady standing there, and she's just staring at me, and I closed my door, and then I went to bed.
That's fun.
Yeah. Shall I continue? Because there's more. Oh, don't worry, I got another. So, I wake up.
Same.
Go through my day. I'm like, man, it's been a really bad week. I wish it would stop. It doesn't stop.
Audio listeners, he shook his head viciously.
Violently.
No.
Vigorously.
He shook his head no. I hate when people say he shook his head. I'm like, does that mean in agreement or like...
No, this is nodding, this is shaking.
I know, but still, like...
I mean, nobody goes.
I do.
Okay.
I really hope they heard those pops.
Hold on, you want another? Okay, too bad. Oh, that's just...
Hold on, maybe I... Nope. I've been doing
Now
that
we're just
all night,
making
so.
weird noises. And...
Hold on.
Alright, anyways.
That was my jaw, by the way.
Not mine.
That was mine.
Anyways, so, next story is, that woman chasing me up the stairs. Every time I about to close my door before bed, she's standing there. For like a week. And then they're like, you know what, there hasn't been a lot of ghosts going on in his life. We should add another. So new DLC comes out.
Oh.
I call it the Boy DLC.
Oh, that's fun.
And guess what's entitled to it?
Boy?
So I'm at my kitchen again, where all good things happen.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, eating. And I'm sitting in my kitchen where I can see the staircase and my sliding glass door. I'm like, if I see one motherfucker at that sliding glass door, I'm throwing a plate so hard that the glass will just vibrate and the plate will shatter. Because I don't think I could break that glass door, I'm gonna be honest. It's like,
right.
I've walked right into it before. Plenty of times.
Oh, the glass doors I've walked into.
We should just
There's like 2 of them.
9, but you know.
Anyways,
so I see what I think is my little brother. Happy birthday to my little brother. Come down the stairs and just stare at me because he's notorious for doing that. 'Cause
right.
It's like bedtime. He's like, "No, I'm hungry." And it's like, "Well, go to fucking bed, dude. Like, you had the chance to eat, and now you just want to stay up." We all did it.
We all
guilty.
did it. I still do it.
Yeah, me too. But we're adults.
That's why you were
different.
downstairs, right?
Yeah, that's why I was downstairs. And so this little dude is just looking at me, and I'm like, I say, "Hey, go to bed." And he doesn't move, and I'm like, and instead of disappearing, it stares at me and crouches down. It's not my brother.
No.
Right? Who would have thought?
Who would have
It's
thought?
not like I prefaced it with the DLC name.
Boy.
The Boy DLC.
Alright, that's my...
Anyways.
Keep going.
Yeah, don't download it. It's a virus.
I love kids, Charlie. I love kids. Whoa. Maybe you shouldn't be saying that so loud.
So I stance up like every good man does.
How?
Elbow in the front, fist right here. I watched Divergent. And I just figure like that boy was that perfect upright standing elbow striking to the nose distance, you know?
Yeah.
Like if I see him just wow, you know, like a good one. That hurt. Oh.
Good.
It's called not stretching and being in so much bodily pain. Arthritis. So I go to the stairs, stanced up, and I'm like, I'm gonna knock this boy on his fucking ass. And I'm not a fighter, but ghosts, I feel like I could punch a ghost, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen Luigi's Mansion plenty of times.
I don't think he punched any ghosts.
I think Mario has.
Pretty sure he gets hurt whenever he touches ghosts.
Anyway, I didn't have a flashlight. So I go to the stairs, and I look, and he's not at the bottom, and I tilt my head, and I'm like, what's at the top? And he's crawling up the stairs like a child does.
Hey, as an adult, I still do it.
The same. And then I look out my window to the front door, and the woman who stalks me before I go to sleep is standing there, and I just put my hands, and then I put my face in my hands, and I went, and then cried.
Well,
don't worry, there's more.
No, I think this is a good place to stop. I hope you all have nightmares for the rest of, well, the year, maybe, depending on when you listen to this.
No, but there's more.
I know there's more. There's no end.
No, it ends. The other night was the last one.
You're getting bonus. A bonus ghost story, alright?
One bonus ghost story.
One bonus ghost story.
Do you want me to tell the scariest one?
Just whatever you want, man.
Scariest one. Alright, fast forward a bit. Little boy shows up, spooky, little scary, I call it the widow shows up, spooky. Shadow Man showed up, spooky. Burning Man showed up, weird. So, I call this one the girl, because I'm pretty sure it was a girl. So I'm in my room. Yeah, this one makes me just sound like I'm a schizophrenic or I have horrible anxiety. So I'm in my room and I'm laying in bed and I'm like chilling,
as one does.
I'm on the phone with my lady friend, and she fell asleep because that's what cute couples do in high school.
Yep.
And I'm like suddenly super anxious. I'm like, someone's coming for me. She's coming for me. I'm like, she's gonna enter my room. So I hide under my desk and put a blanket over me.
Right.
And I spam call her trying to wake her up because I'm freaked the fuck out. I'm like, she's coming back in my room.
Right.
And I'm under my desk and I'm like, fuck. She won't answer. And I begin to freak out. I'm like heavily breathing. I'm tearing up. And I see my blanket get like poked. And then pulled and let go of. And I'm like, why is that happening? she's in my room. And I'm trying to call my lady friend. She doesn't answer, so I call my friend. She answers. And I'm like, I'm scared. There's someone in my room. And I feel breathing down my neck as if the ghost had crawled onto my desk and was trying to see behind the desk to see me. Meanwhile, I'm holding my breath at this point because I'm spooked. And my friend calms me down. And I peek in the ghost lady's gone. And my theory is it's the same person I saw on the stairs because it looked different than the widow person.
Interesting.
And that was the one time I thought I was actually gonna die, and it just sounds like I had really, really bad anxiety.
Okay, I have the actual schizophrenia differences in each country.
I was wondering what you were pulling up.
Yes, I was listening the entire time.
I'm aware. My big ears could tell.
Yep. So in the United States.
Couldn't tell.
In the United States, experiences of voices as violent and hateful as a bombardment and as symptoms of brain disease and caused by trauma. People didn't know the people who spoke to them and did not have personal relationship with their voices. In Ghana, few subjects described the voices in brain disease terms. 10 reported predominantly positive experience, and 16 reported hearing God.
Oh.
In India, half of participants heard voices of kin or family members commanding them to do tasks and advising them. Fewer experienced threatening voices than Americans, and several heard the voices as playful, manifesting spirits or magic, and entertaining. So that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Yeah, what about that's fun?
I hope we spooked you real well, and then made you laugh at certain points. Do you have anything you want to plug?
My phone in.
Okay.
My phone number
Good one,
is
bro.
area code 35.
Nothing?
My 2 Instagrams are Dylan LaRue Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That's Instagram. And then my other one is Dylan LaRue
2117.
2117, thank you.
I know, because I looked it up today. Though that should be in the description. I'm at Luigi Choco.
Where can you find our podcast?
Our podcast? Well, you can find it on Google Podcasts, which is dying, but it'll move to YouTube, I think. Whatever. Check it out. You can go on to Apple Podcasts. Finally back on Apple Podcast.
Let's go. Why was it gone?
Because Spotify for podcasters.
Oh, okay.
It's always on Spotify. It's on Amazon Podcast or Amazon Music Podcast, whatever it is. Pretty much anywhere that you mostly find podcasts, you'll find it there.
If there's a place to find a podcast, it'll be there.
And this one, actually all of them should be up on YouTube soon, but this one is the first with video, so watch it all over again. Remember to rate us. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Stuff.
Things.
And Stuff, where we talked about stuff.
Things.
And stuff. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all next time. Goodbye. We love you.
No, we don't.